Ascender? I just met her. Thanks for stopping by my YouTube channel today for Cover By. You get a bonus one this month because it's the third Friday of the month. My friends, Cookie from Just a Little Podcast and Comics for Thomas are standing by. Links to their YouTube channels are in the description for this video, so make sure to sub them up if you aren't already. Before we get started in today's Cover By, I would like to thank everyone for the birthday thoughts and messages and well wishes that I received. My birthday was earlier this week. It was on Tuesday, and I had a really great time. Your friendship and love and remembering me certainly meant a lot to me. What also means a lot to me is Comic Book Editions Volume 100. I've been talking about this for quite some time on my channel, and it's coming next week. Tuesday afternoon, I'll be dropping Volume 100, and I'm doing something very extra special for that. It's a video you don't want to miss. So when we have a third Friday of the month, we turn to indies for our Cover By, and Ascender, issue 18, is our featured book today. Check out these two covers. One of these is going to be the winner as determined by the panel, and the other one we're going to say bye to. So why don't we get started? With first thought comments on this issue, we start out with Comics for Thomas.
So we are looking at Ascender in number 18. I haven't actually looked at the cover, but I should know it because I'm actually collecting this run. I'm slowly putting together all of Descender, and as soon as Ascender came out, I just added it to my pull list. So I should have this. I don't think I've been getting the B covers though, so yes, I definitely recognize this cover. I do have this. I haven't read any of them because I'm waiting to put together all of the Descender and then read that fully through. I figured I would grab this. I think this is a fantastic cover. Great use of colors. I kind of like the fact that it's two very similar scenes, but one's inside the other. You have the trees in the background with the white background. And then in that, and I love when sometimes you see tattoos very similar to this, where you'll kind of see like just an outline. Like let's say you had an outline of a lighthouse, but then inside that you could have like an airplane flying or something like that. This is very similar to that. I'm definitely a fan of that entire run for covers. So Dustin Nguyen is awesome. So looking at the B cover for Ascender 18, I actually recognize this style of art very similar to some of the B covers that are in the Descender. And I don't know who the artist is on this one. I'll see if it shows. Let's see. It says Dustin Nguyen, but that's I don't think so. I think they're just talking about it in general. If it is, it's very outside of what he typically does. This one's not bad. I get it, but I do like the green in the background though. There's something about like certain colors in comics that just work. Purple and certain shades of green that are really, really nice. I do enjoy that. I think his face looks a little I don't know, something a little off. It's something that you would just watch on a cartoon, but it wasn't like they didn't put a lot of effort into it, I guess. I do like the character that's in the hand, so that's pretty neat. But also, if you look at the way the art style is, I guess that face makes, the way the face is drawn, it makes sense. It almost looks like it's a puppet or something. I don't know where I'm trying to go with that, but for what they're trying to do, it works. I do like that green, though.
Thank you very much, Thomas. And now, Cookie from Just a Little Podcast is standing by to join us with his first thought comments.
What's going on, guys? We're back at it again with another Cover By, and this one we're coming from Image Comics, The Ascender, issue number 18. Now, I remember seeing this on the shelves, and I thought it was really cool. At least cover A really stood out to me because I remember seeing cover A, and it reminded me a lot of The Man on the Moon, which was Kid Cudi cover. So it had a lot of resemblance, and then I saw that Jeff Lemire was on it as well. Jeff Lemire's writing, especially with Sweet Tooth, was an interesting take on a different story, and I thought that was really cool. So this was a book that I actually didn't pick up, but it was very tempting to pick it up. based solely off of the cover and solely off of Jeff Lemire actually doing it. But we have two covers. We have cover A, cover B. And cover A, like I said, is for me was like Man on the Moon from Kid Cudi. I like this one a lot. It has I'm assuming it's a girl or a guy looking up to the sky with these trees in the background, and it's very, very different, very abstract, if you will, in a sense. And I like the different colors that the cover artist actually did with this one. So I think this is really cool. Yeah, not too much past that point. It's just an interesting cover, and it seems like it's an interesting book, very sci-fi in a sense. Then we have cover B. Now, cover B has a lot more going on to it. It looks like I guess this is a boy who was in the first cover, and he's holding an image, what looks like to be possibly him, almost like very, very much like he's battle scarred, torn up, but he's continuing on the fight. And the kid who's holding this image looks like he has very hopeful eyes in what's going on. It seems like there's a star sky, almost space-esque feel to it. So I really like this cover as well. I think both of these are really, really cool, interesting covers, and I'm interesting to see what this book's about, to be honest with you. I wish I actually kind of picked it up. This definitely looks like it's Jeff Lemire art on cover B, only based off because of reading Sweet Tooth. I kind of see that same feel to it, same vibe. So both of these covers are cool. Which one am I going to pick? We'll find out.
Sounds good, Cookie. I have to say that I'm at a total loss. I know absolutely nothing about this comic book, maybe with the exception of I've heard of the title. So I'm really going in blind in who these characters are, and if that's going to influence me at all on which is the better cover because of what we're seeing a character depicted as within that cover. I have no idea. But we start with cover number A, and taking a look at that, okay, that's cool. You know, I like what Thomas mentioned too, that we kind of have the picture within a picture too. At first, if you just kind of glance by this image, I think at first it almost looks like hands that are holding like a crystal ball, and you're seeing an image inside the ball. But when you really spend time, you realize that's not what's going on at all. So it's interesting that we got the outdoor scene going on, and then we've got the inner image within as well. So it doesn't really tell me much about the story, but if I knew the story, would the cover tell me more? I don't know. Taking a look at the B cover right now, okay, really different image. I almost get like a Harry Potter type wizardy feel. Maybe it's the two lines there that look like wands to me. Both of these covers kind of done, it looks like, in watercolor to me, and I'm not the biggest watercolor fan. It can be a pretty medium. I just like a lot more bold, decisive strokes, and you always hear me say more bright colors. I'm really drawn to the bright colors, but I do like the green in this too. I know that was mentioned by our panel as well when they were giving first thoughts, and I agree that the green is really good. I kind of like the image in the back, like it's watching over our main image, but I don't think that character, if that's two different characters on this B cover, is the same one that was shown on the A cover. I don't know. If I'm wrong on that, make sure to leave me a comment in the comment section below, because I'd be curious to know. But those are my first thoughts looking at these two covers for Ascender. All right, we're at the moment now where it's time to make some decisions. It's time to make our picks, and I'm going to go first. And like I said, not really having a dog in this race, not knowing anything about these characters or the storyline, because that potentially could influence which I thought would be the better cover. I think I'm going to go for the B cover. It might be the colors, it might be that green that I'm really drawn to, that I like. I do like the image of our character in front with kind of the big character behind them too, like watching over them and overshadowing them too. There's something about that I like. So I think I'm going to go with B as my pick. Let's see what the rest of the panel thinks. Once again, here is Comics for Thomas.
So I'm going to be going with cover A. Cool that I actually own this book as well. And I remember when I got that book as well. That really enjoying it. There's a few covers that really stand out. I mean, his art is very, very similar. So a lot of the covers do kind of look the same. But what they do sometimes with the cover scheme is fantastic, and that one really works for me. I think it's really great.
Ooh, look at that. 1 vote B, 1 vote A. It's a tie, and Cookie from Just a Little Podcast is going to break that tie with his pick right now.
All right, so this was actually a pretty difficult choice for me. Both of these covers I thought were really, really cool. And I don't know, because I really do like Kid Cudi as an artist, but Kid Cudi has necessarily nothing to do with this book. So I might go with cover B. I think cover B is going to be it for me. I think I picked cover B on this entire month. Every single issue so far that we had for this month, I think I picked cover B, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, I liked cover B. I think it was a lot going on for it. I like the vibrant colors. I like the display in the eyes. I do like the work that Jeff Lemire did on this. If it is in fact him, which I do, like I said, think it is him. So yeah, overall, cover B. I hope you win.
There you have it. You got your wish, Cookie. B is our winner today. Sorry, cover A. Bye. B is the winner. Was that the winner for you? Let me know in your comments below. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet, please take this opportunity to do so. Love to see what you think about both of these covers. So, as I said, leave your comments below. Subscribe to my channel as well as Cookie from Just a Little Podcast and Comics for Thomas, their YouTube channels. Sharing this video and my channel is another great way to show support. I certainly do appreciate it. Are you excited for Comic Book Editions Volume 100 that I mentioned earlier? It's coming up on Tuesday, and I look forward to seeing you then. Hope you have a great weekend, and thanks for tuning in for today's Cover By. And not 2 weeks, just 1 week this time. We're back next Friday with a DC Comics title to kick off a new month of Cover By, the month of May. Take care.